Hello everyone and welcome back to the Into the Rabbit Hole podcast. In the Rabbit Hole हम पहला लाइन कैसे गलत कर सकते हैं? Oh God!
एक मिनट, hold on. Is it into the rabbit hole or in the rabbit hole?
Into the rabbit hole.
Into the what?
Into the rabbit hole.
In the rabbit hole. Honey, in the rabbit hole is wrong. Into the rabbit hole.
We are not going in the rabbit hole. Okay.
In the rabbit hole means you are in the rabbit hole.
We are not.
Into the rabbit hole means we are going through the rabbit hole.
Through the rabbit hole. Yes. Anyway.
Okay.
Hello and welcome everyone to our podcast Into the Rabbit Hole. Hi, I'm Fye, and with me, my co-host, Mr. Terren.
Hello.
For anyone who's thinking these are not our real names, by the way, ऐसा कुछ don't think that.
I don't know. I respond to Terren more than Prakhar now.
Same. I respond to Fye more. In fact, more people call me Fye.
Yes.
So yeah, this is a podcast where we talk about a bunch of things, random events from our life, any random topic from the internet, and have conversations about it. We have our personal takes, stories, and just nonsense. That's what we do here.
You are listening to pure, crude thought. Train of thought, exactly. Thought, there's not a singular thought. It's a train of thought.
It's a train heading for a crash.
There would be a lot of... this reminds me.
Again, a different movie? Tell me, what movie are you reminded of?
Actually, hold on. Speed. Yes. Speed. Speed was supposed to be as a flop.
Supposed to be
Speed. Yes, I think I read somewhere, I heard in an interview कुछ भी कि Speed was supposed to be a flop, like वो नहीं चलेगा, but चल गया, and Speed चल गया, so इसलिए उसका कुछ ऐसा sequel type का बना था, not exactly, I think so एक sequel आया था Speed का.
Yes, there are two parts. I just know Keanu Reeves पहला काम किया, nice. उसके बाद उसको ऐसा बास मस्तान कॉपी के रेस में लाया. Same concept, but yeah. That's
तो Sandra Bullock भी अच्छी थी इसमें.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. I just look back, Keanu Reeves कितना different दिखता है. How long was that?
काफी ज़्यादा.
20 साल, 25 साल.
1994 Speed.
काफी अलग दिखता है, but
30 साल. 30 years almost. 30 साल में यार, हाँ ठीक है, 30 साल में चेंज होना चाहिए था, बट गिवन कि लाइक वो उस टाइम अराउंड कितना 2025 का होगा, तो इतना चेंज होता है क्या? हाँ होता तो है यार.
होता तो. 30 years will change someone.
See, this is the thing.
Train of thought. नहीं.
Yes.
You can't describe it.
उसमें ट्रेन में नहीं था. That was a bus.
You can't describe it. Just like the bus in movie. Do you have any, again, small talk you want, which be from your day-to-day life, या फिर we should move on to the topic for the day?
मैं आज काफी देर तक एक लेडी बर्ड को ऑब्जर्व किया. टर्न्स आउट लेडी बर्ड में ग्रीन कलर नहीं होता. मेरे को पूरा जिंदगी लगता था अपना कि लेडी बर्ड में ग्रीन.
I think they just red and black.
हाँ. थोड़ा येलो भी. बट मेरे को फॉर सम रीजन ऐसा लगता था कि लाइक लेडी बर्ड में ग्रीन भी होता है, बिकॉज़ हर फोटो पे वो पत्ते पे होती है. तो मेरे को ऐसा
That's just for the contrast, you know. The red green contrast. Oh my god.
बट मैं तो कंडीशन हो गया ना कि लेडी बर्ड में ग्रीन होता है.
लेडी बर्ड के फोटो में ग्रीन होता है.
हाँ, मैं किसी को बोल भी दिया कि लेडी बर्ड में ग्रीन होता है, वो मेरे को बोल कर दिखाया नहीं होता है.
Oh no.
वो होता है ना ऐसा Mandela Effect.
Mandela Effect is very different ना, but नहीं
कुछ याद होता है, कुछ और होता है.
You believe in something, but it's not like that. One of the examples I know, like one of the famous examples is वो Monopoly Man वाला, कि people think that he wears a monocle, but nope. There is no monocle on that guy.
नहीं होता. Pikachu का भी है. Pikachu का
the tail वाला ना, black tail, black part on his tail. Nope. There is none.
मेरे को लगता था बचपन में जब भी ड्रॉ किया मैं वो सेक्शन बनाता था, मजा आता था उसको कलर.
नहीं, it's because of the ears. उसके कान पे है ना वो black वाला.
हाँ.
That's why I think people think.
There are some people who has no haters. बिल्कुल नहीं, जीरो। उसमें से एक है कियानो रीव्स।
Yeah, I believe that. Banda, he is a real life kind of like hero to everyone because of his like story and everything. Let's try to stick to the topic, which, by the way, today is a bunch of would you rather questions. We are going to walk
Yes.
through some would you rather questions and see how the internet thinks. I have a few of the questions with me, along with the percentages of people who agree with the statements. And let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so the first one is a fairly easy one. And I'll go with the statement and I want your answer. Okay. उसके बाद देखते हैं if you land
Okay.
with the majority of the audience or are you in the minority.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. So since we both like to play games, we play games fairly, I would say, decently good, and we have some games that we like.
Speak for yourself.
Decent, a very decent.
So, just to give context, this guy had ऐसा shitty internet, ठीक है, इतना घटिया ping, ठीक है, उस पे ही ऐसा MVP,
नहीं
ठीक है, मेरा अगर दिन अच्छा होता तो मैं सा third frag.
We are not going there, sir. Listen to the question. Would you rather only be able to play your favorite game or play any game except your favorite game? What would you do?
So it's like I play a single game only, so क्या करें इस केस में?
Okay, let's say there are a bunch of games like Minecraft, Valorant, chess, Ludo. Pick any game you want. But there are many games, not necessarily all have to be like online games. It could be offline, I guess, as well.
Any type of game. It's like I play specifically Valorant only. बाकी सारा is like अगर खाली बैठा है तो otherwise नहीं, मैं कुछ ना फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. Valorant my issue is like I have invested नहीं, I have spent.
Yes,
investment तो नहीं है, return नहीं आ रहा.
रिटर्न में बस गुस्सा आता है, कुछ नहीं आता है.
Yes. So there's an obligation sort of कि खेलना पड़ेगा. So I will go with the first option.
Okay, so you choose to play your favorite game. Only your favorite game. You have, in your case, only
the
game.
only game.
Yes. I, on the other hand, would like to go with the other option because
you play chess and other games also. No?
नहीं, because मतलब हाँ ठीक वो भी है, but when the question says play any game except your favorite game, so let's say my favorite game is Valorant. I can play a different game in the same genre, which is not Valorant. So I can just go to any other genre and play a different game. So I would not like to limit myself just to only one game. I like playing games. I love playing chess. I love playing Valorant. There's a recent game I started playing. It's called Slay the Spire. It's a card-based. Yes, it's a card-based roguelike game. So it's fairly like a new genre to me, but I'm trying that. It's fun. It's very addictive. Yeah, kind of like Hearthstone meets like Dungeon and Dragon wala adventures type thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm trying that. So yeah, that
strategy game.
You can say it is strategy once you involve card and deck building. थोड़ा strategy आ जाता है. But yeah, it is fun. The internet favors me here. 68% of the people say that they will play any game except their favorite, which is understandable, fairly understandable.
Yes, because people can play now.
Majority of the people have their favorite games and like they play multiple games, so that is cool.
Yes.
So this was a fairly easy one. We start off very easy. Next one. Would you rather have a bad breath always or have a bad body odor always?
I mean, there is no right option here.
And I know, but you must pick one.
bad breath or bad body odor? I'll go with bad BO. Because bad breath mein you can, so it's like you can smell your breath more than you can smell your BO, like body odor.
Yeah,
ठीक है, तो
I get that.
it's like if you ऐसा remove the societal element, ठीक है, खुद को ही नहीं पसंद आने वाला है. So first is that. Second thing is there are a lot of options to cover body odor than bad breath.
I think the question when it says you have body odor always, it means you cannot get rid of it by any means.
Honey, you can't get rid of it. You can just mask it, cover it for temporarily.
Okay.
It's like normally no one has a bad breath, but कभी कभी होता है, ठीक है, and then people use something to mask it. So वो कभी कभी को basically वो ऐसा हमेशा कर दिया उसने. So you can always mask it. It's like हर टाइम मिंट नहीं खा सकता आदमी, but you can also wear a perfume या deodorant या फिर room freshener रख सकता है.
Okay, cool. I understand your point.
So it's like the better of the worst वाला scene है.
Yes, definitely. I mean, as you said, there is no correct option in this. You cannot live with bad breath or bad body odor. I was conflicted thought about when I read this question because it's again like I can try to hide my BO, mask it somehow, but do I think I can live with it? Because here's the thing: bad breath directly. Okay, you said you can smell your bad breath, right?
Well, more than your
more than body odor, yes. But the thing is, when you are in a social environment, let's just say, I don't think you can mask your body odor that well. So only because of that reason, I would rather keep my mouth shut and have the bad breath rather than the BO. That's my logic.
But you have to speak. Sometimes there will be a point when you have to speak.
I will, sir. If you know me,
I will speak. There will be some point. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा like you will have to. There will be some point where you have to speak.
Yeah, which can be the case for both of these, na. There will be at some point of time जहाँ पे you can't mask your body odor, and it will be bad. So it's like
in my experience, I find it's a bad breath more annoying than like body odor. Because like वो directly pointed होता है ना ये, it's like directed at you. So it's like नहीं bad.
Yeah,
and it's like उसको fix भी कर सकते हैं. You just have to go and brush कर लेना यार. इससे कितना issue नहीं है.
But yeah, I think BO is worse. In my personal opinion, I think BO is worse, and that's why I'm not choosing it.
Okay, and
what does the internet say? The people of the internet are very divided on this topic. 25% of the people choose to have bad body odor.
Okay.
75% of the people will have bad breath, and 25% of them will have a BO. What do you think, sir?
What? Take me. 25% is
BO.
So how is this divided? It's a 2/3 में वो तो चलता है. So
I mean, according to your logic, I was going to say, because you.
नहीं ठीक है, मैं accept कर चुका हूँ खुद को.
Okay, all right.
Yes, वो मैं कर चुका हूँ. So like अगर मैं माइनॉरिटी में हूँ मेरे को चलेगा, मेरे को इशू नहीं है. अगर गलती से मेजॉरिटी में होगा तो मैं सोचूंगा कि लाइक ऐसे कैसे हो गया. होल्ड ऑन, हाउ डू पीपल एग्री?
Fine. You do you.
Yes. तो
Um,
चलेगा अगर 25% है तो.
yeah, all good. Next one, which we can totally understand, and it is, I think, a very, very, very simple question. Would you rather never need to sleep or never need to eat?
Never need to sleep or never need to eat.
Yes.
Is there a third option where they कैसे दोनों ही नहीं करना?
क्यों?
You don't have to sleep or eat.
It's called being dead.
You are sleeping technically.
अरे yeah. If you are dead, you're not actually. Never mind. We are not going there. अभी death वाले questions आएंगे बाद. अभी नहीं. अभी answer my question.
Are you sleeping when you are dead?
What is
Are you
sleep?
sleeping when you are dead? Are you dead when you are asleep? ठीक है, psychology stack exchange. Oh, ये भी होता है. Okay.
There is a stack exchange for everything.
Neuroscientifically speaking, the consciousness does not die when we are sleeping or are in a coma. अच्छा, so coma में you are also not sleeping, right? फिर फायदा क्या coma में जाने का?
इसलिए मैं ask ना, what is sleep? Just that you are not aware of your consciousness.
Like, I have no idea.
Okay, let me see.
मतलब
What
sleep
is sleep? Sleep is the state of reduced mental and physical activity in which consciousness is altered and sensory activity is inhibited to a certain extent. That's the proper definition of sleep.
ऐसा उल्टा क्वेश्चन पढ़ लिया. So they are not answering कि are we sleeping when we are dead? They are answering कि are we dead when we are sleeping?
Which is not true.
उल्टा कर रहा है. हट. कोरा पे जाते हैं.
अरे नहीं.
Why do people die in their sleep? ये तो गलत डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं लोग.
I somehow got into Greek mythology. In ancient Greek mythology, sleep was the twin brother of death, children of the personified god of darkness and night. Oh God.
Darkness and night का okay. Greek mythology interesting है.
बहुत interesting है.
ठीक है, बहुत रैंडम चीजों का भगवान है. उधर ब्रेड का भगवान है. क्यों है? There's a Greek god for bread. I think.
Bread is
Greek or Roman.
Bread signifies food ना उनके लिए.
नहीं, ऐसा अलग-अलग स्टेट के लिए भी है. It's like good bread, rotten bread, सब कुछ अलग-अलग भगवान है.
तो ज़्यादा हो गया.
हाँ.
Can you answer the question? I need an answer.
The question.
Would you rather
sleep or
never need to sleep or never need to eat?
Like, वैसे भी अभी we are functioning without sleep, तो फिर क्या ही फर्क पड़ेगा? खाना चाहिए. I need food. खाना is very important. ठीक है. कुछ भी हो जाए, खाना चाहिए.
Yeah.
So without sleep.
Good. Go for the first one, that is never need to sleep.
Yes.
And I had the same opinion because खाना बहुत important है.
Yes.
Even if I get the option कि तुम्हें जिंदगी में कहीं भूख नहीं लगेगी, you never need to eat, you are all good. नहीं. I want to eat. Don't take the good thing from me. Food is a good thing. It's tasty. Except when it's not tasty. Like South Indian food. But other than that, please don't take my food away from me. I like being hungry. I like the feeling of eating good food. That's one of the most beautiful things, and I want that. So yes, I would never need to sleep. Also, क्या ही होता है? ऐसे भी अपना sleep schedule खराब ही है. Doesn't matter कितना time सो रहे नहीं सो रहे. Oh God.
It's like at this point option भी नहीं है. It's like कहीं नींद क्या होता है? क्यों? Why?
क्या कर लोगे तुम? Never need to sleep से क्या हो जाएगा? You can stay up लगातार ऐसा 5-6 दिन. वो अभी भी कर सकते हैं. I can't do that.
this reminds me of a movie. ठीक है,
तो
उसमें यही हुआ था, people can't sleep. बहुत घटिया मूवी था वो, like literally बहुत घटिया मूवी था. What was its name? Keep your eye open, ऐसा था क्या? हाँ, तो मूवी is basically, मूवी का टाइटल is Awake. 2021 में आई थी, नेटफ्लिक्स पे थी. बहुत ही घटिया मूवी है. IMDb 4.9 है. मैं मूवी देखा हूँ जब ये आई थी, for some reason, पता नहीं क्यों. So the plot of the movie is, मैं रिवील कर रहा है, किसी को स्पॉइलर नहीं चाहिए तो. इस मूवी के क्या सुन, एक्चुअली लो स्पॉयलर्स. हाँ तो ठीक है, तो देयर इज सम ऐसा कॉस्मिक इवेंट, कुछ एस्ट्रॉइड वगैरह आता है. ठीक है, एक बड़ा सा EM वेव आता है, उसकी वजह से सारा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स बंद हो जाता है. ठीक है, जो स्टैंडर्ड होता है ना, ऐसा ऐसा क्या होता है, व्हाट्स दैट कॉल्ड, जो भी आई डोंट नो
is what called expounds.
मैं भूल रहा हूँ. ठीक है, नेवर माइंड. बट अगेन वही, कुछ ग्लोबल ऐसा कॉस्मिक इवेंट हुआ, एस्ट्रॉइड आया, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स सब बंद हो गया, जनरेटर्स वगैरह सब बंद. ठीक है, कुछ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कुछ नहीं है. एंड ऑल्सो पीपल कांट स्लीप नाउ, दे आर अनेबल टू स्लीप. ठीक है,
Like even if they are trying to sleep, या फिर because of some fear,
नहीं, they just can't sleep. Even if you're trying, they can't sleep. नहीं आ रहा है, insomnia. ठीक है,
happens.
And
मेरे साथ भी होता है.
So it's like अभी पूरा का पूरा हर जगह chaos है. ठीक है, like cause everyone is trying to sleep और नहीं सो पा रहे, तो फिर like motor functions affect होने लग गए हैं, thinking affect होने लग गई है. ठीक है, बस ऐसा पूरा. ये वो टर्म क्या था, होल्ड ऑन, सर्ज नहीं, purge, yes, purge.
Purge.
The city is in, there's the play, the word is in purge.
Yep.
ठीक है, so the जो protagonist है, ठीक है, she has ऐसा, I think 2 बच्चे थे उसके, एक बेटा एक, हाँ ठीक है. So for some reason, I know the reason, उसकी बेटी सो सकती थी. ठीक है, she can sleep. Okay, and all around the world people were trying to find a cure for this, कि like लोग कैसे सो पाए. So apparently there was another woman, ठीक है, काफी उसकी एज हो गई, around 60 something. ठीक है, she can also sleep. So उस पे sort of experiments हो रहे थे at a military installation. ठीक है, and so जो protagonist है, she tried to take her daughter उधर, cause like लोगों को जब पता चल रहा था कि like she can sleep, तो बीच में एक कल्ट आ गया था जो उसको ऐसा भगवान के स्टेटस पे देने वाला था. Obviously like लोग, people who can't sleep, और उसको पता है कि like ये सो सकती है, तो फिर like काफी इसके पीछे लोग पड़ गए थे, सब स्टैंडर्ड ड्रामा. तो उधर गए एंड फिर she thought like protagonist को लगा था कि they can help them out. ठीक है, but फिर वहाँ जाके पता चला कि like they just want the daughter, और उस पे उसको एक्सपेरिमेंट करना है बस, मतलब और क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रही थी. बट ठीक है, ठीक है, मूवी में मिलिट्री है, वही यही करता है. ठीक है, तो
okay. It sounds like it should get higher than IMDb 4 या 5 जो भी था, 4.7. It should get higher than that, because it sounds interesting.
I'll tell you the reason 4.9 क्यों है ये. ठीक है, तो फिर फाइनली it's like so they were trying to find out the reason कि ये दोनों क्यों सो पा रहे हैं. ठीक है, but तो protagonist थी, she just wanted to take her daughter away from that military installation, और कहीं दूर जाके ऐसा रहने का सोच रहे थे. Cause it's like this happens in like ऐसा 5 days, पूरा event सारे like जब हुआ वो like asteroid something जो भी, उसके बाद ठीक है, ये सब 5 दिन में, cause like within that 5 days सबका ऐसा दिमाग हो गया था फ्राई. ठीक है,
understandable.
तो तो उसका था प्रोटैगनिस्ट का प्लान वाज कि लाइक इसको लेके कहीं चले जाते हैं, इन दोनों को ही, जो वैसा वो आंटी थी प्लस उसकी बेटी, ठीक है, सो दैट आंटी कैन टेक केयर ऑफ द बेटी बिकॉज ये दोनों तो जिंदा रहेंगे, ये दोनों लाइक प्रोटैगनिस्ट और उसका बेटा दे विल डाई, ठीक है, या तो मार लेंगे जो भी, समथिंग लाइक दैट, कुछ तो होगा, बट दे विल डाई सून। वो सब हो रहा था, फिर वो ये सब पूरा ऐसा कॉन्फ्रंटेशन हुआ, ठीक है, फिर वो लेके इसको भागने लगी, मिलिट्री आ गई, ठीक है, तो उस ड्यूरिंग ऑल दैट, ठीक है, इनको रियलाइज होता है कि लाइक ये दोनों कैसे सो पा रही है। रीजन इज, जब वो इवेंट हुआ दीज टू वर डेड। हाँ, बिकॉज आंटी वॉज इन ऐसा हार्ट अटैक स्टेट, उसको ऐसा कार्डियक शॉक देके वापस लाया गया, ठीक है, सो शी वॉज टेक्निकली डेड उस इवेंट के टाइम। एंड जो उसकी बेटी थी वो एक कार एक्सीडेंट, मतलब बेसिकली वो कार में था, वो ऐसा किसी लेक में गिर जाती है, सो बेसिकली वो वैसा होता है ना, लंग्स में पानी मिल जाता है, सो शी वाज डेड ड्यू टू दैट, और फिर उसको ऐसा सीपीआर देके वापस हटाया गया था, ठीक है। अगर ये भी होता, स्टिल मैं बोलता कि मूवी वाज गुड, ठीक है, अच्छा रेटिंग होता, बट इसके बाद जो हुआ, ठीक है, उसके बाद व्हाट दे डिड कि जो प्रोटैगनिस्ट है उसका बेटा पास में ही एक वो होता है ना जो डिफिब्रिलेटर, वो पड़ा था, उससे दोनों खुद को शॉक देते हैं ताकि दोनों मर के वापस आ जाए, एंड बस हैप्पी एंडिंग।
That's not how it's supposed to work. Wait a minute. डिफिब का वो काम थोड़ी होता है।
नहीं, पहले खुद को ऐसा एपीपेन मारे बहुत सारे ताकि उसे हार्ट अटैक आए, ठीक है, फिर डिफिब मारा, एपीपेन ही मारा था, क्या मारा था पता नहीं, बट ऐसा हार्ट अटैक को ऐसे इंड्यूस किया, फिर डिफिब मारा, जिंदा हो गए ये।
Oh, no. Okay, I see why it's 4.9 now.
हाँ, ये मूवी में देखा हूँ एक्चुअली पूरा।
It's not a movie. It's a podcast. It's called The Edge of Sleep. There's going to be a TV series soon. Like people are going to make, but it is a good podcast. It tells you, इसमें story almost same है कि everyone who sleeps dies the other day, except there is one person who does not. So it kind of like same, but ये better है, इसका ending and everything is much better than that.
हाँ, तो plot भी better है, like spoil. If you sleep you die. यहाँ पे तो सो ही नहीं सकते थे।
हम बहुत अच्छे सोएंगे। Just say.
अरे इस तरह sleep, like अगर तुमको पता है कि like सोने के बाद नहीं उठना वाले हो, अभी सो रहा है।
I would love to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, if anyone wants to hear that podcast, it's called The Edge of Sleep. Go ahead, it's a good one.
Yes, and Awake Mate, so, please.
Yeah, don't watch Awake, according to Mr. Terren. And yes, the internet says, the internet basically agrees with us. They would never need to sleep. 71% of the people think that.
Yes, everyone needs food.
Yeah, food is good and everyone needs food. The next one is a classic, a very classic one. Would you rather be able to walk on water without drowning, or would you rather touch fire without burning? What would you choose?
It's like,
would you like to be Jesus? और ब्रह्मास्त्र वाला क्या नाम था उसका जो भी था?
मुझे अपनी कुछ करते। Shiva.
Yes. Would you like to be Jesus or Shiva?
Or Shiva. Yes. अरे यार, so have you? मतलब मैंने भी exactly पढ़ा नहीं है, but there is a manga.
I was thinking you're going to ask, have you watched ब्रह्मास्त्र?
नहीं, I don't know. वो मेरे को याद है वो दिन, ठीक है, वो that was actually a good day, ठीक है, इतना गाली देता हूँ उसको। If you remember.
I know. I remember. I don't remember the movie half of it, but.
Yes. And if you're listening, text कर, फिर से गाली खाएगा, ठीक है।
All of this sounds very random to someone who doesn't know what we're talking about. Just saying.
I know.
Doesn't.
It's up there. It's like it's the whole show.
Okay.
अगर कोई रैंडमली कहीं बीच में स्टार्ट कर दिया दे वोंट नो क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे.
No idea.
So
Yes, you were saying.
there's this manga. उसका mangaka is the same who has written Chainsaw Man. ठीक है.
Okay.
So it's like his earlier publication, something like
Work.
that thing. Works, yes. And that's called Inferno. I think I
have heard about
someone.
Inferno. I have heard of
I think-
Inferno.
Hi, that is like इतना fucked up चीज़ है ना oh man. Inferno में the plot is like there's a world where some people have superpowers, ठीक है, some don't.
Okay.
So like कोई muggles and ठीक है,
Harry Potter.
pure bloods, yes. But so in an ideal world where you have superpowers, you are a superhero, है ना?
Huh.
But in the world of Inferno, you are just a resource. You are
What?
just a resource. Like for
Development.
example, for everyone, like people. So for example, people who have the ability to control electricity, na, they are used as batteries. उनको legit एक टेबल पे बांध देते हैं, ठीक है, and they just connect everyone जिसके पास ये power है, and they are used as batteries.
Why don't they just use their power to, do some evil stuff?
उस world का ऐसा
Or just
decision
be a
process हो
hero.
रहा है.
Not be a
Hey,
resource.
there are some people who act like heroes, not exactly heroes.
Yeah. I mean,
ठीक है, like for
वो-
example, it's like sort
Iron
of
Man personality.
monarch. Not Iron Man personality. There's a sort of monarchy. मेरे को exactly खुद नहीं पता है because मैं पढ़ा नहीं हूँ पूरा Inferno.
Okay.
मैं like I think कुछ होता है ना सर रिव्यू रिकैप वीडियोस वो देखा हूँ, ठीक है.
Oh.
So there is not as a government system, monarchy sort of है. So जो होता है ना, the people who are sent on missions, so like to ऐसा new
I get that. हाँ.
to new lands, वो basically sort of hero type के हैं उधर, ठीक है. And they use their powers for ऐसा superhero activities, like ऐसा hero activities टाइप का कुछ. But बाकी सब कैसा resource use करते हैं. चलिए ये था देख, person who can control heat like as a fire, उसको as a furnaces की तरह use किया जाता है लोगों को, ठीक है. So we come to the protagonist of Inferno, ठीक है. The protagonist has the ability to ऐसा heal and regenerate, like Wolverine, mutant healing.
Deadpool, Wolverine. Okay.
हाँ, Deadpool, like पूरा regenerate हो जाता है वो. So what do you think this guy would be useful as? Just as a for example,
A crash dummy. Aim target.
Just to give you context, this world is now infertile sort of. मतलब कुछ तो हुआ था, there's something happened, like I think कुछ snowy चल रहा है incessant, या फिर कुछ infertile हो गया. So there is a lot of need of ऐसा daily resources, मतलब ऐसा basic human necessities, ठीक है. तो अभी go for it.
Are people using, let me phrase it in a nice way, are people using his DNA to like make babies?
No, वैसे ठीक है. People are not infertile, ऐसा land is infertile.
I never mind.
Yes.
मैं बहुत गलत इमेजिन कर लिया फिर.
वही.
God.
Yes, so it's like
Infertile
the
land.
humanity is close to an end almost. Okay. So इसलिए ये लोग को
What
ऐसे
can he
resources
do
वगैरह use कर रहे हैं.
if
Yes.
you are
You have to think like the
invulnerable?
manga of Chainsaw Man. You have seen Chainsaw Man.
I have read thoda sa. I have not seen it.
haven't seen तू देखा तो था एक दो episode I think.
नहीं, that was Demon Slayer.
Oh, हाँ तो Demon Slayer देखा है. Okay. Then,
Yeah.
Yes. ठीक है. I'll tell you how the protagonist
Go
is used. So protagonist lives in a छोटा सा गांव. ठीक है. Away from the ऐसा dynasty जो भी होता है civilization.
As usual.
ठीक है. And since like land infertile है, ठीक है, there are no crops, so people are using him as a food source. People have resorted to cannibalism.
In my wildest dreams, I would have not come up with that answer. What?
Yes. 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 There's actually a panel जहाँ पे उसको एक हाथ काटता है वो दे देता है रैप करके.
Ui. I mean, okay. I mean,
What is this episode?
he is being resourceful, but oh, gotcha.
Yes. तो मैं आता है why I connected this to the question. So मैंने बताया ना there's ऐसा जो missions पे जाते हैं conquestors. ठीक है. उसमें से एक है who has the ability to it's like control fire. Not control exactly, ऐसा generate fire. ठीक है. ऐसा होता है ना fire jutsu, fireball jutsu.
Yes.
वो ठीक है. But the special ability of the fire is it doesn't stop. The fire doesn't stop. So
What do you mean it doesn't stop?
मतलब once it start, it doesn't stop. Like titanium में जब आग लगता है तो लगा रहता है ना. So नहीं रुकेगा
That
वो.
doesn't sound like a power. That's just what's his name? Yeah. उसका नाम Fantastic Four में the guy.
Mr.
who's a-
like, the Human
fire.
Torch.
Human
The
Torch. Yes. At least he can switch it off. ये बंदा.
Yes. नहीं मतलब like वो कंट्रोल कर सकता, उसको कुछ नहीं होता है. But it's like अगर कोई there's something उस पे उसने अगर आग लगा दी, that thing will keep burning. ठीक है. Yes. So
He can
ये
make anything turn into nether brick.
yes.
Got it.
हाँ exactly.
Got it.
ठीक है. तो बट उस पर राइट क्लिक करने से बंद नहीं होगा.
नहीं अंडरस्टैंड. ठीक.
हाँ.
बन गया.
So अब इट्स लाइक ये गया इस प्रोटैगनिस्ट के छोटे से गांव में एंड सबको जला दिया. ठीक है. प्रोटैगनिस्ट को भी. बट प्रॉब्लम इज प्रोटैगनिस्ट ऐसा हील कर सकता है, हील और रीजनरेट. एंड उसका आग कभी बंद नहीं होता. सो नाउ 1 + 1 2 करो.
He's a walking fire now.
Yes, the guy is constantly burning. उसको दर्द हो रहा है, उसका स्किन जल रहा है, ठीक है, everything is burning. उसको सांस नहीं आ रहा है because obviously oxygen नहीं. But he's still alive. He's suffering. So it's like बीच का काफी पैनल्स इज लाइक एक साल लगता है उसको जस्ट हाउ टू ऐसा ब्रीथ सीखने में, फिर एक साल लगता है टू हाउ टू जस्ट ऐसा वॉक without the skin beneath the in his like ऐसा जो होता है ना foot का ऐसा जो surface होता है वो ऐसा.
Doesn't sound good.
ठीक है. eventually he learns to ऐसा exist. और फिर वो बन जाता है Inferno. The guy is called Inferno now. Cause like वो किसी भी चीज को आग लगाएगा तो वो चलता रहेगा cause he has the same fire.
I'm just it's a great way to generate energy. If you can't put out a fire, always generates heat.
हाँ तो इसलिए ऐसा रिसोर्स की तरह यूज करते हैं वहाँ पे.
Amazing.
Yes. So coming back to your question,
अच्छा हाँ
ऐसा ability
Coming back
to
to the
touch
question.
fire or ability to walk on water. I will choose ability to walk on water cause मैं देखा है Incredibles, क्या मस्त होता है वो डैश. ठीक है, डैश मेरे को करना है एक बार. ठीक है.
Walk on water, be Mr.
So-
Jesus.
Yes. Yes. मतलब नहीं जीसस एग्जैक्टली नहीं बट हाँ मेरे को से वो चाहिए. ठीक है, वाटर टू वाइन वाला कि एज अ एबिलिटी भी मिल जाए तो चलेगा वो भी ऐसा.
That is a superpower. No, that is not a power. That is a superpower. We are not going there, Abhi.
Yes.
Mera question is when like the power talks about you can walk on water without drowning. Specifically, it says you can walk on water without drowning. Does that mean like whenever you are on a water near a water body, you cannot go inside like for a swim. You will have to walk on water. Does it mean that? Because it changes my answer.
I mean, let's say you have the control to turn it on or off.
Yeah.
ठीक है. तो what will happen जब तू पानी के अंदर है already और you use your power? तो ऐसा propel कर जाएगा surface पे.
I mean, yeah, I would imagine that. If you are inside water and then you turn it on, you're like an elevator. Swoop. अपने आप ऊपर.
या फिर कैसा air bubble आ जाएगा around you.
नहीं, I would assume you're just going up, like floating in water and going up, and then stop on the surface. But is that even possible? That's the thing. If you choose to walk on water, does that mean you can never go under the water?
It's like काफी ज़्यादा चीजें specify करना पड़ेगा उस केस में.
Yeah.
Like, are you just ऐसा water repellent या फिर there's some sort of barrier between you और water?
नहीं, if you are water repellent फिर बहुत दिक्कत है.
हाँ वही ना.
Water repellent हो गया तो फिर तो बहुत issue है.
नहीं तो कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता आदमी.
And only because of like इसमें बहुत issues. I don't know क्या scene होगा. I am going to go with the other one. I would like to touch fire without burning. Also because I have a certain reason. I think if you can touch fire without burning, that means you're immune to heat. And you won't feel heat ever again. And मेरे को heat से बहुत
you're
दिक्कत है.
like, I mean, you can touch fire without burning. You won't burn, but you will feel the heat. You won't burn. गर्मी लगेगा नहीं.
ये क्या बात हुआ? This is
हाँ.
not a power.
It's like
Then
so.
it's
this
lame then. It's oh.
हाँ, like useless है, बहुत useless है.
Like if
It's just
if
hide and seek
that's
खेलने
the
में मजा
case-
आएगा.
नहीं मैं छुपने जा रहा कहाँ आग में नहीं you can't do anything with फिर तो बस क्यों जाओगे तुम like अपने in your conscious mind to feel the heat. Like
The only
it's only good in the case of
application.
emergencies.
नहीं, the only application I can think is तुम ऐसा मस्त जियोलॉजिस्ट बनो और वोल्केनो स्टडी करने जाओ अंदर घुस के.
But still you will feel the heat ना. If you're saying if you're going to feel the
जलेगा
heat,
नहीं.
you won't burn.
ठीक है, उसके लिए तो ऐसा हीट रिपेलेंट सूट्स आता है वो. ठीक है, गर्मी बाहर रख सकता है, चलेगा नहीं. 3-4 स्वेटर पहन के चला जाओ, गर्मी नहीं लगेगा.
नहीं I am going to walk on water then. I thought that meant you are like
हीट को तो
immune
इंसुलेट
to
कर
heat.
सकते हैं ना. हीट को इंसुलेट कर सकते हैं. तुमको कैसा वैक्यूम सूट चाहिए बेसिकली एक. ठीक है, बट जल जाएगा वो सूट, वो इशू है.
yeah
So-
food jal jayega. I would like if there is a power where I will never ever feel heat. I will only feel the cold. I will want that, and then I'll choose to walk on water. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
And
बट उस
The
केस में
internet?
प्रॉब्लम इज कि यू वोंट सर्वाइव देन बिकॉज बॉडी को हीट चाहिए बाहर से टू जस्ट कीप द बॉडी वार्म. इंटरनल बॉडी ठीक है, हम लोग ऐसा है वार्म ब्लडेड, बट इतने भी नहीं है कि लाइक इंटरनली जो मतलब जैसे खाने से हीट जनरेट हो रहा है उससे सर्वाइव कर जाए. वरना अंटार्कटिका में मस्त लोग रह लेता.
That's why I'm calling it a power. Na, you can. There is no logic to it. You just can.
नहीं नहीं.
That's why it's a power.
You don't. So your power is you don't ऐसा absorb heat ना.
Power is I am immune to heat.
What is immune to heat? Either you absorb heat or release heat.
Yes.
ठीक है. स्पीड ऐसे बढ़ेगा या कम होगा मॉलिक्यूल्स का?
If you say one cannot absorb heat, then how will that person exist? Again, if we go logically, फिर तो how will a person who is regenerating, how is he existing?
रीजनरेट उसका ठीक है. ऐसा लॉजिकली नहीं, ऐसा एग्जिस्टेंस पे नहीं जा रहे पावर का कि लाइक हो सकता है कि नहीं हो सकता. कंडीशन सही ट्रू ऐसा सेट कर रहे हैं. या तो ऐसा पूरा थर्मल इंसुलेशन करो कि लाइक हीट एब्जॉर्ब भी नहीं कर रहा है, रिलीज भी नहीं कर रहा है. उस केस में सर्वाइव कर जाएगा. ठीक है, गर्मी बहुत लगेगी बट सर्वाइव कर जाएगा.
Nope. Not doing that.
ठीक है, ऐसा पानी में बैठना पड़ेगा पूरे टाइम शायद, बट शायद सर्वाइव कर जाए.
Or let's just say you have the ability to control your body temperature to the like perfectly however you want.
ये है, आई थिंक वी हैव ऐसा थोड़ा सा कंट्रोल. तो
थोड़ा नहीं, अभी थोड़ा है अपने पास. We can't fully control everything. Like अभी मेरे को चाहिए, I want my body temperature to fall down 20 degrees Celsius तुरंत.
हाँ,
I can't do that.
वो देखो ऐसा बॉडी कंट्रोल आ गया तो फिर कुछ भी कर सकता है. इसलिए अगर तू टेम्परेचर को कंट्रोल कर रहा है, यू आर कंट्रोलिंग द ब्लड सर्कुलेशन को कंट्रोल कर रहा है, तो यू आर कंट्रोलिंग अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. ठीक है, तू ऐसा तू अपना स्ट्रेंथ भी कंट्रोल कर सकता है फिर तो तू कहेगा.
Yeah, kind of. Yes.
भाई पूरा चेन है, तो कुछ भी कर सकता है तो.
You can control the blood flow there. Never mind, naughty thoughts in my mind.
तो एवाटार में यही तो आता हो, जो एवाटार में वाटर बेंडर से जब उन्होंने ब्लड बेंडिंग एग्जिस्ट ऐसा डिस्कवर की, ब्लड बेंडिंग के बाद तुम उसको कुछ भी कर सकते हो. You see
that stuff is OP. So let's just go with we will both like to walk on water, but
yes.
not itna कि we are rippling water. We can still touch water. And 51% of the audience believes on the internet that they would like to walk on water. It's very close 50-50. But yeah, 51% of the people will walk on water. Other 49% will just
expect भी कर रहा था like कि 50-50 होगा, because इसमें ऐसा कुछ क्लियर वो नहीं था ना चॉइस.
Yeah.
दोनों ही काफी ज्यादा हाइपोथेटिकल है, कुछ भी कर लो. दोनों ही कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया है अभी तक. नो वन हैज एक्सपीरियंस वॉकिंग ऑन वाटर या फिर सा फायर प्रूफ होना.
But you like you hear more about walking on water. People have like tried different types of devices and everything.
Yes, dynamo.
Yep.
You know dynamo.
Okay. I think we can move on to the last two फिर. Because time अपना सो होगा नहीं, will काफी लंबा हो जाएगा.
Yep.
Episode. This one is very interesting to me at least. Would you rather be able to speak and understand every language versus to be able to talk to any animal?
Understand every language or talk to any animal?
Yeah.
So, is animal language a language?
नहीं, वो यहाँ पे कंसिडर नहीं हो रहा है. I read into the comments everything. By every language it means कि human language.
Okay. Or talk to the animals. See, I have also survived pretty 22 good years without talking to animals. But अगर मैं ऐसा किसी दूसरे लैंग्वेज वाले बंदे से बात कर सकता तो मैं ऑटो वाले को सही डायरेक्शन दे पाएगा. So I would choose.
Very practical.
I would choose the first option.
Perfect. And yes, I would go with the same because I love learning new languages. मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है to learn a new language. I know थोड़ा बहुत Japanese, I know थोड़ा बहुत Korean. I did study French, but उस एक साल स्कूल में उससे कुछ नहीं हुआ. I am studying I am studying Russian right now.
Russian.
Yes. कितना हो गया? Almost 2.5 months. I can थोड़ा बहुत speak like da ya говорю по-русски. Yes, I can speak Russian. So I love learning languages. मेरे को बहुत पसंद है and I would love to know every language. मैं बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, I don't care. हमको नहीं बात करना लोगों से, मेरे को दिक्कत नहीं है. But I just want to know because there are many things जो कि English language में possible नहीं है. English या फिर कोई भी एक particular language में you can't express everything. Language kind of it is like a barrier to your thoughts or emotions. You can't express everything in a particular language. So by unlocking every language, I think it gives you more DLC.
Oh, yes. Arey, this reminds me, जो आज मेरे साथ हुआ. So there, someone came for charity for the mute and dumb.
Okay.
Deaf.
Mute
and deaf. Mute and dumb are the same thing. Mute and deaf. So the lady came to our door and she rang the bell. So बाहर देखने लगी. मैं दरवाजा खोला and I said hello. काफी देर तक नोटिस नहीं की. फिर वो पीछे मुड़ी and उसने मेरे को फॉर्म दे दिया, which had the details और से डोनेशन जिसने दिया है वो पूरा पढ़ा. ठीक है, उसके बाद फिर when I tried to communicate कि किस फॉर्म में ऐसा डोनेशन है, जी पे चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा, एंड फिर मेरे से पूछने लगी कि ऊपर कोई रहता है कि नहीं, जा सकते हैं कि नहीं, थैंक यू. ऐसा फील्ड ऐसा डिसेबल्ड तब कि मैं बात नहीं कर पा रहा है, मेरे को बात करना है, मेरे को इसलिए ऐसा सीखना था. ठीक है.
Sign language is actually like one of the things I actually want to learn. It is very interesting. I don't think so. Actually also sign language is very hard. ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा उसको सीखने के लिए.
I think like basic तो आ ही जाएगा. Obviously,
because you are not learning like a new kind of grammar and everything. It's the same thing, just it's like learning a new way of writing.
Yes.
Which is easier, I think.
Sign language में memory का है ना, there's कोई rules नहीं, there's no grammatical rules. उसमें बस memory retention के लिए तुमको साइंस याद है कि नहीं. Because उसमें phrases के लिए साइंस है, कुछ ऐसा conjunctions नहीं होते और वो सब auxiliary verbs और ये सब नहीं होता कि तुम connect कर रहे हो सब चीज़ों को. तुम ऐसा बस important information दे रहे हो sentence का बस कि rain umbrella चाहिए.
Yep.
ऐसा.
There is no parts, participles and continuous present form, like कुछ नहीं.
Yes, वो सब नहीं होता. तो इसलिए. Oh,
sign language
जो ये
is
question
interesting.
जो question था ना ये about the like able to understand every language. There is a character in MCU जिसके पास है ये ability.
To talk to animals?
नहीं, to understand every language.
Understand every language?
Yes, देखो तो कौन है?
Can't I think Wanda can easily do that. She can read mind. I mean that is pretty much.
हाँ, नहीं, mind reading अलग चीज है, but it's like वो बोल नहीं सकती. If she wants, इसको कोई अगर बोले आके कि ऐसा let's say कोरवैक में बोले, कोरवैक का कोई लैंग्वेज होता है, होगा, ठीक है, कोई भी और प्लैनेट का, वर्मीर के पता नहीं सिफिरिट्स का अकेला क्या करेगा बेचारा, उसको इंग्लिश आता है. कोई और अगर ऐसा प्लैनेट का या फिर कोई और नेशनैलिटी का लैंग्वेज बोलने को बोला जाए उसको तो नहीं बोल पाएगी, समझ जाएगी. शी कैन एबल टू रीड माइंड्स, तो शी विल अंडरस्टैंड.
Like you are talking about someone who is like fluent in every language.
Yes, the person can speak every language, can understand every language.
I know Natasha can speak a few, but not every. Professor X. He knows everything now.
Okay, he can read mind. He just can read mind.
He can just understand any language. He can.
Yes, he can speak.
But
without the other person being there.
Who else is there?
Yes.
I don't know them.
It's Mr. Star-Lord. Star-Lord
He knows
has
every language?
No, it's like he's dumb, but Star-Lord has the universal translator fixed inside.
Yeah. वो cheating है. He's using
Cheating?
technology.
अरे तो ऐसा Professor X has powers, ठीक है?
When you say he knows every language, he does not know. He can modulate.
He can speak and he understands every language. He can speak every language.
Fine. Okay.
So first Guardians movie में when they had the X-ray scans, जब वो लोग अंदर जा रहे होता है उस जेल में, तब उसमें आता है. On that frame.
I remember.
ठीक है.
I thought like someone who actually knew, he was like a polyglot who knew every language. ऐसा कौन है?
ऐसा कोई नहीं है. I think Grandmaster maybe नहीं Grandmaster. Eternity. The Eternity knows everything.
That's not a person.
मतलब वैसा there is a tangible human form. Human नहीं, there is a tangible form. उसको person बोलना है कि नहीं वो पता नहीं.
I won't call it a person. And yeah, the internet, people on the internet, 57% of the people say they want to know every language, and the rest 43% want to talk to animals, which is
makes sense.
Very okay, because I understand. I also would like to communicate with animals, but if given the options, I want to know every language. Communication with animals would be a bit awkward. What if you talk to your pet and you realize your pet doesn't like you?
Set it free.
It's just bound to be with you. और कहीं भाग नहीं सकता. He's very depressed. तुम्हारा मूड खराब हो जाएगा.
Yes. Also, it's like, let's say you have the ability to talk to animals, but क्या पता कि वो लोग बात कर भी सकता है कि नहीं?
No, they can communicate. It's a proven, I think, thing in linguistics. Animals can talk. No. Remember Usha Udar?
But again, it's like animals have a different way of communication ना. अब अगर कोई ऐसा है जो सिर्फ सेंट या साउंड बेस्ड है, तो साउंड बेस्ड तो सारा लैंग्वेज होता है मतलब
I think every animal has communication, like way of communicating, which is kind of, I won't say verbal, like signal based or something. Sorry, नहीं सकता sound based.
तो sound based क्या करोगे फिर? Because you have the ability to understand sound ना, जो बोल रहे हैं, जो आवाज आ रहा है.
पता नहीं. I feel like part of the reason why people like cute animals or animals is just because they can't communicate back. Just gives them free ability to think anything. Oh, this animal is very cute. And what if you find a rabbit that's looking very cute, and when you start to talk to it or hear it, what if it's just planning to kill every rabbit? I don't know. It could be thinking about बहुत कुछ. That would not be very cute then.
Yes, basically the plot of Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, that would be a thing as well.
तो ज़्यादा movies देखता हूँ, तो काम करना पड़ेगा.
नहीं, it's a good thing. Okay, finally, last one. You would really appreciate this one. Would you rather have someone die when you see them, or would you rather have someone die when you touch them?
Just see. Oh, सिर्फ देख कर ही.
So you're going to kill everyone then?
नहीं ऐसा I can choose ना. It's just ऐसा anyone I see जैसा Medusa की तरह कि like बस देखते ही खत्म.
Anyone you see देखते ही खत्म.
Oh,
you cannot choose. Yeah.
I thought I have ऐसा जो
if you see a person, they are dead.
So How I Met Your Mother में वो है ना like लिली का सर डेथ स्टेयर
हाँ, that's it. Yeah.
मुझे लगा उस टाइप का
Then you don't have the control. That's the thing.
टच में भी ऐसा डायनाफस की तरह डायनाफस ही था ना मिडास था डायनाफस से तो
touch.
दिया था
Midas
Yes.
touch. But
Okay, so I
instead
have
of
the
Midas touch, you have
options.
the death touch.
Okay, so एक थोड़ा सा डिस्क्रिप्शन चाहिए मेरे को आई नीड सम मोर इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रोजन में
information तेरे पास है उतना ही मेरे पास है. I just have a statement.
हाँ नहीं तो ठीक है ना
But
हम
let's
लोग ऐसा ऐड कर सकते हैं
let's
ना
discuss. Yeah.
फ्रोजन में ऐसा एल्सा एल्सा था या ना एल्सा के पास was the
हाँ,
ability to
Elsa.
ऐसा turn everything into ice but वो gloves पहनती थी to avoid that अगर वैसा काम कर रहा है तो I would choose the second option.
Yeah,
मतलब
I was
control चाहिए
thinking the
मेरे को.
same because if there is a barrier between you and the person, and if you like wear a clothing that can prevent that, if that is the case, then there is बहुत easy choice यहाँ पे.
Okay.
You have the
और
control,
हाँ
and if that's not the case, then फिर फिर बहुत issue है.
और एक और डाउट है मेरा हल्का सा छोटा सा फर्स्ट ऑप्शन में
Yes.
पीपल डाई जस्ट वैसी ठीक है सो अगर मैं किसी का ऐसा वीडियो देख रहा हूँ या फोटो देख रहा हूँ ठीक है लेट्स से लाइव है लाइव है लाइक पुराना फोटोग्राफ भी नहीं है लाइव देख रहा हूँ मैं तो भी फेक करेगा क्या
I want to say yes, but because by saying no, there is a way around it. You can live
हाँ
your
मैं
life
मिरर
very easily.
मैं मिरर लेके घूमेगा मैं मिरर ग्लासेस लेके घूमेगा कि लाइक मैं डायरेक्टली नहीं देखेगा मैं मिरर के थ्रू देखेगा
Yeah.
सिंपल खत्म
Yeah, I would live in as a third person perspective.
VR headsets हमेशा AR headsets
Apple
वैसे भी glasses
हेडसेट पहन के घूमते रहो $3,500 खर्चा करो एक बार.
और मैं वैसे भी ग्लासेस के थ्रू देख रहा हूँ अगर अपने ग्लासेस हटा दूँ I can't exactly see then
You can see the person, just you can see them. You can't see properly, but you can still see them. So just to make this as a very strict, so that you cannot bypass any rules. If you see a person, doesn't matter how they die. If you touch someone, doesn't matter how they die. What are you going to do?
यार बिना टच के I can survive. Okay, one more last question. Just one more question. ठीक है.
Okay.
What happens if I see myself in a mirror?
Now you are asking the important questions. Oh.
Yes.
Technically,
Yes,
you are a person.
Yes, and मैं देख रहा है. Directly, indirectly, I am seeing myself. हाँ.
Yeah, I would say that kills you.
Okay, first option.
I knew it.
सीधा उठते ही मैं कोशिश देख रहा खत्म जी
So that applies to second one as well. Now, what if you touch yourself? It sounds wrong. Does that feel like?
See, aren't you always touching yourself?
What?
Because like skin तो body का part ही है ना.
I think by
You're
touching
not
yourself,
always seeing yourself. And what exactly is seeing yourself? मतलब अगर हाथ भी देख रहा है तो भी मैं देख तो रहा है. शक्ल देखना जरूरी है क्या?
I mean, यार बहुत hold on. It can be controlled again. If we are just talking like you have to do an eye contact, फिर तो let's just say eye contact.
Okay.
That changes things then, right?
हाँ फिर तो.
You can live with it.
For some time.
Yeah. Okay. So for the seeing part, it's eye contact, and for the touching part, it's actually like you touch someone with your hand, like actually with your hand, with your hand, or like
So
with your
अगर मैं
limbs,
ऐसा
with your limbs.
अगर so technically अगर मैं ऐसा fist close करता है, so I'm touching myself with my hand.
Yes,
It's all easy.
it's the same as like seeing yourself in the mirror and directly looking directly looking at yourself. In both cases, you can kill yourself. सीधा बात.
Yes, my answer is whatever is inconvenient. ठीक है. Whichever is the convenient way to kill myself, I choose that.
I think both are very pretty convenient. कोई issue नहीं है. You just need a mirror in the first one and second one. Actually, mirror भी नहीं चाहिए.
Wait, second one is more convenient. कुछ भी नहीं करना है. It's like the instant you have this power, you're dead.
Yeah, if you choose to.
Man, you are dead.
Also randomly, maybe randomly सोते अचानक से fold your hand, boom, dead.
If you just even fold your finger.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a high chance कि like जैसे ही मिलेगा power, you're poof, खत्म. Second option, let's go.
Okay, second. I would go with the first one. I want power. If I maintain an eye contact, the person is going to die. I want that as a power, like Gojo. मेरे आँख पे पट्टी बंधा रहेगा, and people know. I'm going to let people know. Don't you dare talk shit to me. मेरे पास power है, bro. I can do things.
I know two people जो ऐसा करता था. ठीक है, एक बहुत cool है, एक ऐसा बहुत ही डम है. ठीक है. One is Mr. Gojo Satoru. है ना? It's like super cool आदमी.
Super cool.
And yes, like कटा उसका, but ठीक है, it's fine. And the second one I know is Gandhari. ठीक है.
Can't choose far apart. Gandhari है.
गंधारी भी ऐसा पार्टी बांध के घूमती थी. उसने भी एक बार आंखें खोली थी, तो ऐसा लोग को ऐसा इमोर्टैलिटी मिल गई थी. ऐसा इमोर्टैलिटी भी नहीं, ऐसा कुछ सुपर स्ट्रेंथ टाइप का ऐसा मिल गया था. ठीक है. कौरवों को
that sense of power that Gojo brings, that is what I want to be if given the option. Touch me, if someone sees you like for the first time, they don't know, but when someone sees you with a blindfold patti, people will have questions ki why, and you will be known ये बंदा है, पट्टी पहनता है. Don't say anything to him. That will get you in trouble because
देख लेगा. Literally.
वो literally तुमको देख लेगा. Yes. Funny. I don't think अपने पास ज़्यादा टाइम है, इससे बहुत लंबा हो गया है ये.
कोई तो मूवी था आगे.
Man, why every movie? We are not a movie review podcast. We'll do a separate episode. Terren reviews movies. It will never end. Terren describes the movies he has watched.
Yes. मेरे को कुछ भी रैंडम नहीं मिलता है, मैं इसे रिलेट कर लेता बस.
I have seen this. Okay. Anyway,
yes.
That was our discussion on some of the would you rather topics. थोड़ा लंबा खींच दिया हम लोगों ने, but it was a good funny discussion on some of them. मुझे को ज़्यादा examples ऐसे मिले नहीं जिसमें internet was very divided or very adamant on some stuff, but I think this was okay. I don't know.
Yeah, this was fine. मजा. I'm still thinking about ऐसा last वाला.
Yeah.
What exactly is touch?
Touch करना. What is touch?
Touch के सब elemental definition में जा रहा है.
Listeners, if you have answers, what is touch? Do let us know.
Yes. Yes. और
you
अगर
can-
कोई बकचोदी किया कमेंट्स में व्हाट इज टच ठीक है
नहीं मेरे तरफ से खुला छूट है एक्चुअली नहीं नेवर माइंड नहीं इस टॉपिक में नहीं है यहाँ नहीं it can turn very bad very fast anyway thank you for listening to the podcast make sure you follow our podcast on Spotify or anywhere that you listen to it and we'll see you in the next one
yes also कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग छोड़ दो कमेंट में I want to see what people think
what would you rather answers or
anything like if you have a would you rather मैं करेगा डिस्कस ऑनलाइन
yeah sure go ahead we will discuss okay bye
bye